What's up guys, Krohun here bringing you another video. This video is about how to roll. Now right now on live and on the PTR and anywhere else, you see a monk, you see a hell of a lot of monks that don't know how to roll. And it's quite frustrating as somebody who likes to play monk a lot. And so here is my tips for how to roll and what to do. I guess this is a lot of people will tell you there's like a lot of skill in certain things or whatever, you know, like, oh, how to do this as a rogue, like how to vanish a spell or something. And the same goes for a roll. There is tips and tricks that like a newbie monk won't have any idea about, and this is going to show you some of those things to do with roll. Only roll. I'll do other videos for other things as I find them out and as I feel appropriate. But basically, rolls a 20-second cooldown. You have 2 charges, so effectively a 10-second cooldown. And you can have 3 if you want to take celerity, but who the hell wants to take celerity? I don't know. It's not worth it. You need Tiger's Lust in Arena. And this is more or less just an arena-based video. Or, well, I guess BG's as well, but... Alright, so we're going to use this little circle template thing as where we're going to aim to get to. So this little ring here is where we're aiming for. So I'll just show you, like, this is how far you roll, right? So you end up here, and this is quite far away. But what we'll see, and you'll see this a lot, is, you know, you need to get to that circle there, right? And you're this far away. And so if I roll now, as you've just seen, I'm going to over-roll, right? So, you know, oh, look, oh, I've got to walk, 2 yards back. What the hell, right? So that's going to waste so much time for you, and it's a waste of time, right? 'Cause, like, you could aim from here and get onto that circle perfectly. If you was here, you get there perfectly, but if you're here, you're screwed, right? I'm going to show you, this is how you do it, right? What you're going to do is you're going to jump and then roll. And you're straight there. I know, it's magic, isn't it? I hope I've blown your mind, right? So you can half roll and you can quarter roll, right? Quarter rolling is different. Like I said, you jump and then roll, right? With quarter rolling, you roll then jump. And you quarter roll. Obviously, I undid that there because I took it from like 3/4 or whatever, right? So you can go from here onto there. A quarter rolling isn't actually, all that useful. You may as well just walk half the time. But if you're slowed, and then you want to, because you need to get rid of the slow anyway, you quarter roll and it will work for you. So like, you just hit roll and then jump. Against stuff like DKs, and this happens a lot with me, so... And I've been doing this more and more, and I've been teaching myself more of these little tricks. So, against DKs, when they use the AoE slowing thing that if it stacks up too many times, it stuns, you need to roll to get rid of that, right? So you just, you roll then jump, and then you go like 2 yards. So you don't actually run away from the DK, so you can still fight him. And if you go back through my older videos or in Arena or whatever, I actually just roll away and then roll back in. And I've wasted a roll, really, because I wanted to keep fighting the DK, but, I was screwed. Here's okay, so that's my first tip. Here's my second tip, right? When you roll into a wall, nothing happens. You just stop at the wall. So if somebody's near a wall, you just, let's say this tree is actually a wall, which it pretty much works as a wall anyway. But let's say it is, right? You just roll, and then that last little bit, you just stop at the wall. So if somebody's next to the wall, you just roll straight up to the wall, and then you just go do-do-do, and you attack them then. And obviously, with practice, you should be able to roll and not fall off bridges, which I see so much. When I watch arena videos, if they're on Blade's Edge, I just start to facepalm. I'm like, oh my god, because I know it's going to happen. And it happens so much. I know you don't have, like, flying serpent kicks ending of the roll, but, like, roll isn't that big of a deal if you do it right. You can do these mini rolls. You can do half roll, you can do a quarter roll, and you can do a full roll. And so, I just want you to practice, guys. Just get this into your system. If you have any other tips to do with roll, please feel free to leave them in the comments. If you like this video and you're going to find this useful, please do like it. It does help me a lot. And obviously, getting monks to be a better class by everyone understanding monks a lot more. And then you'll be able to get higher rated, let's say, as a monk because you learnt these skills. And then, hopefully, then more better monks will arise. And then be able to teach everyone even more, and maybe it might even come back to this channel and find I've taught you even more stuff, and that'd be great. And if you do like anything like this, where you find out these cool little tips, feel free to sub because I do it a lot. And if you just like arena and monks in general, then you should probably sub because I do a lot of stuff to do with monks. It is my class. And I will see you again soon. Goodbye!